Hi everyone, how's everybody doing this fine weekend? Looks like everybody's playing Starfield, and it's my turn. Let's see how we do on this nice Saturday. Just waiting for it to load up, and we will get bashing again. Earlier on we did a mission called the mech mission. Check the last live streaming and you'll see what a battle. Oh god. Loads and loads of killings. So, we are now being told to go to confront Ron Hope. So that's what we are going to do. We're going to confront Ron Hope. And because he's been, let's put it this way, he's been a naughty boy.
I don't want to hear any complaints.
Oh, you're not going to get any complaints from me.
Keep an eye on your valuables.
Yes, I will. Well, either that or I'm going to steal them.
We'd be dust, except for the factory.
Yeah.
If they're under business.
Oh, they're all moaning. As usual. So now we're waiting for it to load up and see how far we get. Oh, well, I did it. Oh, so Mr. Hope is going to be over here, do you think? Will he be upstairs? We've got nothing to lose by trying. Checking him out up here. He's not.
That's very generous, Mr. Hope.
It's well earned, Birkin.
Off-worlders.
We set some ambitious quotas. You met every one of them.
Well,
Good to see you again.
Thank you.
I just received a report from the Marshal about your progress. He said you had a promising lead on the mercenaries who stole my ship. Of course. What have you learned? Oh, the same Paxton Hull who was court-martialed during the Colony War? Well, I've never met the man, and I can't imagine why he'd make an accusation against me. That two-faced bastard kept the slate. Oh, I suppose this is his revenge against the Council of Governors for what happened during the war.
Maybe.
I'm impressed, Deputy. It's clear you have a bright future ahead of you.
Thank you very much. He
What's
thinks I've got a
going
bright
on?
future.
what is this about, Mr. Hope?
Nothing that concerns you, Birgit.
Hi.
In fact,
Hi, Mouse. I'm live, so if it's okay. Yeah? Mouse? What?
I said, how'd you get on with your car?
I got it back.
Oh, you got it back? Has it been fixed then?
why don't you
Sort of.
scarce?
No,
I
the
think
problem's
I'd
been
like
fixed,
to
but it's
hear
got
what
to go
the
in next
deputy
week
has to
for
say.
major.
Right, okay.
So how you doing?
Yeah, all right.
I
Just watching
see.
Half Time, South Africa, Ireland.
And
Oh, you
see,
and the
there were very good
what's it called?
for what I had to do.
The Rugby World Cup.
Yeah.
We've been falling behind the
Well, South Africa and Ireland are both in Scotland's group,
significantly
Can you
so.
test the chat?
and so this is an important one for us.
A few years ago,
Oh, right.
I began to diverse.
And to be honest, like we've got the toughest group.
I was prepared to
South Africa won the World Cup last time, and Ireland are the favourites this time, and they're both in our group.
everything.
Okay.
Turns
Could
out
you test
our
the chat for
fertilizer
me?
was trans.
Sure. Give me a second. It's on the wrong screen. Oh, what's going on with my mouse?
The reduction in labor. And
You sit on the count.
I wish there'd been. I never intended for anyone to be hurt. I told Hull to buy the land, not take it by force.
Okay, your life
Unfortunately,
watch.
Farmers can be stubborn folk.
Oh, I'm getting an ad, so I'll let that play for you first.
I'm hearing.
Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Oh,
Do
God.
something.
Well, you got to do what you can, haven't you?
Awful. Take
Oh,
innocent
yeah.
Oh wow, what was
people
that?
and families.
Well, that's another ad. That's all right. We'll let that play as well. I'm not even going to skip it just for you.
Oh, I appreciate it. I wish all the viewers would be like you. Yeah,
Return the land.
one of my shorts gone sort of
Rightfully.
viral.
Oh, cool. See, that's this comes back to what we were talking about earlier on. You know, that you can't control that. You know, you can try and create it. Just going to pop
Like I said, I give you
a
my
message in chat so you can see it. You can try and create it. You can try and be viral, but it's down to
that resolved.
the community whether it goes viral or not.
Yeah.
And that's great. So what do you think did that for you?
Starfield.
Let's talk about
Oh, God.
you as a member of the.
Have you done this one?
I don't recognize the guy, so I don't
Did
think so.
Not. And with that job,
He
I'll be
he creates
needing
ships.
that slate from
All right.
Major Hull.
He actually makes
Okay.
ships, and
Oh no, then I've not met him.
yeah, and he.
Of course you do.
He's been caught
First,
hiring
take a
pirates
moment to
to
consider the
run
big
people off their land.
picture. I'll do what's necessary. If you tell
Okay.
anyone about this, you'll do
And he's trying to bribe me.
Oh, with 20,000 credits, yeah.
but on a
Yeah,
much
yeah, he
larger
did.
scale.
Which one do you reckon I should go for, Mel? Go on.
I didn't see the options, if I'm honest,
They should
and I
come
haven't
up.
seen the rest of the conversation. So,
Oh, he's trying to bribe me. But to
I
me,
mean, yeah, I would want to go into it wearing the
I've just
spaceship captain's uniform and having drunk a bottle of wine to get 15% extra persuasion, but you can't do that now because you've already started.
I'm just streaming it on Discord for you, so you can you'll be more up to date with it.
Oh, right. Okay. Well, let me hang on. Let me put that on. Da, 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 da. Okay,
I'm
got it.
afraid there's no avoiding it. The past can't be changed, but the future is very much in your
It seems to be
hands.
repeating himself a lot.
I'll make myself very.
Oh, interesting. The chat from earlier is still there.
You
Oh yeah, it's up to me
jeopardize
if I want
my
to
reputation,
remove it.
This company, or
Right,
the
okay.
people who work for me.
But I see it, no one else.
You suffer an
Right.
unfortunate incident.
Well, I can see
at
it.
the hands of my security
That's on
personnel.
Discord, you can see
so
it.
be it.
Yeah.
Can't see it
I'm
on the stream.
important.
You're not
Right,
actually
okay.
threatening to attack a Freestar Ranger, are you?
Burgett looks a lot like Sarah.
Yeah.
Cool. Brilliant. Well, the trick is to figure out why and then reproduce that. Uh, why am I feeling a bit about this? Okay. Well, if you know what, if it's working, fair enough.
Overestimated your position, Mr. Hope.
Check it. Check. I just sent you the link. Right, which I'll do. Attack him?
Well, I haven't been watching what else is going on, so no. Well, 2 out of 3 options, isn't it?
2 attacks and
I would
one.
take the 20,000 probably at some point, but depending whether you need the money or not.
No, I don't care about the money. I can always reset and start again. So right now it's, should I attack him?
Well, it depends whether you benefit from that or not.
You know what it's like, this game. It just changes with the wind.
Yeah, well, exactly, and there are consequences to things that you just don't know.
You just threatened a member of the Council of Governors. On my authority, you're stripped of rank.
Ooh, you're an outlaw.
Declared an outlaw.
Really?
Guards! Dispose of this criminal.
Oh, really? Really?
I'll kick his arse then.
There. Oh, that sorted that one out.
I do detest how they
Always what you-
bloody
Never know what
walk in front of you when you're shooting.
Yeah, you know what I mean? He ain't on the council anymore, is he? He's one of the council
Unless it's the
guys.
Council of Angels.
Huh?
Unless it's the Council of Angels.
Lawgiver. Oh, right, we got to kill everybody. Why is she going? Oh, well.
He's got a Vanguard. Oh, no, it's not a Vanguard uniform.
Yeah. I'm getting credits. I'm getting more credits by killing them all.
Not a lot.
Yeah, well, I'm not really bothered about the credits so much, to be honest with you. Right, we have to go this way. Oops.
I've nearly got my basic setup done again with my bases. Ooh, stay like that, Bridget. I'll be there in a second.
Yeah. Well, that's the problem with the video.
Tried to have you. I don't understand, Mr.
Oh,
Hogan
she's a
seems like
redhead
such a
as
good
well.
person.
Do like redheads.
Oh, you never
Everything
seen
you said
her?
about the farmers and
No.
hiring those mercenaries?
I like her.
Awful.
When you get to do the Red Mile,
I'm just a little in shock.
I'm
still not
flirting with her
sure I
right now.
understand what happened.
Ooh, I would be too.
People can be complicated. Oh, right?
No,
The bastard.
you're wrong. That's not all he was. He always looked out for us, for his
2 seconds, I'm
employees.
grabbing a beer.
Okay.
We never saw that side of him. And now he's... You killed him.
Yes, I killed him.
Nobody should ever want that. Especially when it means killing someone who meant so much to so many people. What happens to us now?
I've got this
Maybe. I think
woman
we
I'm
should
talking to
leave.
online who's trying to get me to join her choir.
There are uncertain times ahead for you, but they will pass.
Well,
I
actually,
feel sick.
it started out as being a folk music thing, which is why I got in touch with her.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, she said, "Oh, well, there's no men, so you'll probably just fuck off." I thought, well, usually I manage to hold off 15 women when I'm singing because they can't keep up with me. So,
You mean
you know,
scare the crap out of them?
no, I'm just like, I'm louder than 15 or 20 of them. Well, I was in just because there was nothing else, because choral singing is not my thing. I was in a choir when I was in France, and there were 15 or 20 sopranos, and I was the only tenor. And they complained that I was too loud.
Well, that is an understatement. Now,
And now, bear in mind, this was a piece of Mozart that was a double forte, like sing as loud as you can moment.
all right.
And I was louder than 20 of them, and they complained about it.
Okay. So now.
So I brought this up to her. She said, "Oh, well." She said, "Well, if you're into choral, you could come to that." I thought, no, choral music just doesn't do it for. I did that because it was the only option.
All right. Any idea how to get out of this place?
Well, there's your markers there.
Oh, there it is.
Hard to get better prices for a hauler.
So how do I find Bridget? I'd like to have her with me.
Keep it holstered, and we'll get along fine.
Ooh, we got girlies all over the place.
Oh yeah, I got them all here.
Our motto is there.
I need to go to Hopetown.
In space.
Oh yeah, I mean, here, look, they're not shooting me. I killed the sod. I've been told I have to go back and go and see, I think, the marshal. Remember, I am a outlaw, but he's dead. He hasn't bothered to put the memo in.
Workers like to play hard.
And after the first, if you've joined the, I can't remember what their military's called again. One that Sam was a part of. The
Black
Rangers.
Oh,
No, the Rangers.
well, the free whatever. Oh, I can't remember either.
Freestar Rangers.
Yeah, Freestar Rangers, yeah. But I'm going to get promoted soon.
Good.
But when you do the mech place, you're going to have fun with that. You know that?
Okay.
That is going to... Oops.
Before you leave, are you doing any crafting yet?
No, I haven't. Why?
Right, okay, no, that's fine then. Don't worry about it then.
Why?
Because this is a place where you can find lots of crafting materials, but if you're not using them, there's no point picking them up.
No, that day I built my base and just got lost in it, so I've got to get my level up, my skill level up. So...
Yeah, I'm working on it. I've set up 2 new bases so far. One is producing cobalt and nickel, which is cool. The other one, in fact, I've got 2 others now, just one producing iron, one producing aluminium, so that I get the basic materials, but I've got a lot of work to do.
Yeah, no, I've got 2 bases. I've done the second base already, yeah. So...
Well, I'd rather not have that many yet. I'd rather have, one base producing both aluminium and iron, but I couldn't find any place that had both, so
we know the
I had to
answer.
split them.
Who are the Starborn?
Hello,
Oh, we are.
stubborn.
We're some cracked mirror version of ourselves. The whole thing seems unreal.
Yeah, I've had a few thoughts about the Starborn actually, because there's a few things that don't seem quite right about them.
I was hoping the Starborn were somehow so advanced that their concerns were cosmic, significant. Instead, they're fighting over goddamn toys like we've been doing since caveman times. It's just
Caveman?
a stupid game to them. And all our deaths and suffering, not relevant.
Well, exactly, they are human motivations. They're just being completely selfish.
If you say so. So the Unity
But the extraordinary thing is that they
gateway. A gateway to countless possibilities.
talk about what an end it is to go through the process of achieving the unity,
Lying if it doesn't sound like the adventure of a
and
lifetime.
they almost put it as like that's the end of everything, and then they say, well, you got to do it again and again and again and again and
I had
again,
no idea if I'd go through or not.
which doesn't quite make sense. Albeit they do say, well, you get more and more powerful, but how powerful do you need to be?
Exactly, right? I know it's your decision who to work with,
Happens, I mean...
but you
I
gotta
don't-
remember that the
this
hunter
is all new to me at the
murdered our
moment.
friend.
Right, cool.
Sure, the emissary may be
I've done very
Sarah,
little there so far.
So Sarah is still
Still
alive.
alive. Sort
Sort
of.
of.
See? Sarah's
But
coming.
that doesn't make what the hunter did right.
Yeah, well, that's
Not by a
because
long
of
shot.
the ambassador, isn't it?
The stakes on this is big.
Sorry, the emissary. Beg your pardon, not ambassador.
Right.
It was a decent argument, I guess. Look, I don't know. I'm a simple man. I just want justice for our friend.
Oh man, I hope this
My
game
head
stays
is
as
still
tight as it is now. 7-3.
Maybe after a few nights sleep, it'll be clear.
What do you mean 7-3?
Take care.
Ireland and leading South Africa 7-3.
Oh,
A brief history
now
of
I know
time.
what you're talking about.
If you find
And,
any edition, any at all,
it would
I will
actually
be-
help Scotland if it stays this tight.
All right, talk to Marshal Blake now. Now I'm going to go and get in trouble with Blake. You know what I mean? Yeah. Hang on.
Oh, excuse me. Right. Yeah. So you're showing Andrea's ass. Is that why it's gone viral?
Yeah, that's why I think because it just.
You should have got her in a bikini first.
Yeah. Do you think that's the reason it's gone viral?
Well, absolutely, that's the reason it's gone viral.
None of lumber,
You know how to get her in a
cloths,
bikini, don't you?
No.
chunks?
Do you know? Have you not done that yet?
No.
Chunks.
Do you want to tell me?
I've had her in a bikini, and my character in a bikini, and have I had Sarah in a bikini? I'm not sure yet.
You're a freak. Getting everybody in the bikini. When are you going to get me in a bikini?
Sorry, you're just not my type.
Aww. Huh?
Good to see you back safe.
I thought you'd lost your internet connection again.
What's the word on the mech?
Something went wrong.
Were the mercenaries hiding
Yeah.
out there?
I was saying I pretended to be South African many times when I've been watching rugby.
Look, it was their hideout, but I took care of them.
Damn.
Yeah.
You've got guts of steel.
Actually, one of the funniest
Did you
was,
find out why the first was
oh my
taken
God,
over?
15, 16 years ago now, when I was in Spain with my ex-girlfriend.
Ron Hope.
We went down to her mum's
That's one
place
hell of an accusation.
in the south of Spain. And it was actually the Rugby World Cup then. And it was the final, and it was South African, England in the final.
So he can make laws favorable to
Yeah.
his business
Yeah.
interests.
And we went into this bar in Spain to get something to eat and have a drink and watch the match. And it was all English, and like they were just as the English normally are, just like really arrogant.
At the time,
And so I pretended to be South African the whole night.
Please,
And
tell me
it
you've
was
got some
fucking
evidence
hilarious
to back
because
up these
all of them
explosives.
thought that I was. And they all couldn't understand that I was
Alright,
supporting
let's see
South
what you
Africa
got.
instead of them. Anyway, South Africa won, didn't they?
Yeah,
Okay.
this is pretty damn.
And I was the only person in the whole bar supporting them.
And you confronted
And then all these English guys just like slunk off into the background. And this one woman came up to me and said, "Well done." And I said, "I'm not even South African." And she just pissed herself laughing.
throughout the freezer. The people
Alright.
can't trust.
Have a little faith, Daniel. We're not the United Colonies. One bad apple won't spoil the whole.
Oh, that was so funny. I pretended to be South African, Australian,
While we
you name it. All for the name of getting a few beers, you know?
With pleasure, Marshal. When you
alright.
first joined us,
So how many beers
there's
you had?
one thing left. Do you feel ready?
I'm
to
on my
wear the
second one
badge
right
of
now.
Full-fledged
Hey, look,
three-star
look!
Ranger?
I'm getting yes.
Good.
Look,
Duty and honor are the
She's not as cute as the
backbone of
redhead.
three-star Rangers. Marshal, I approve the deputy for advancement to the rank of Ranger.
I prefer the
Thank
redhead.
you, Ranger Wilcox. In your time serving as a deputy, you've shown exceptional courage, fearless tenacity, and a high regard for the safety of our citizens.
I went round killing them all.
By the authority granted to me by the Council of Governors, here's your badge. Wear it with pride. But don't forget the solemn responsibility it will
Come on,
entail.
South Africa.
Well done.
Ooh.
I know you will, Ranger. Let's hear it for our new Ranger.
Tried to
Yes,
arrest you
yes,
for
yes,
public
come on.
indecency. She'll be a terror once she grows up.
Okay. Right. Fred, you have been granted your very own Star Eagle starship with no registration fee required. Look at that.
All I saw there was public indecency. What have you been doing?
No, look.
Okay, so you've got a free ship.
Yeah. 3-star rating.
Yeah, but before that, I saw that you've been being publicly indecent again. What have you been doing?
Ah, that would be telling.
Got to admit,
Is that the redhead?
Oh god. This game does throw some wobblers, you know. You never know what's gonna happen, do you?
Indeed.
I mean, when I went to the mech place, make sure you bring a lot of ammo.
The rock is surprisingly.
Oh, yeah, or a weapon that's
Barely
specifically
said this
designed for
before.
taking down mechs.
Just you know the one that shoots a load.
Mag
Yeah.
shear.
Yeah. Just bring that. That's enough.
Well, especially if you've got armor piercing and you've got if you have the mech ability on it as well.
Yeah, that's all you need. I just went through them all. It is a big fight, and they really do. We're not talking about one or two. We are talking about serious amount of soldiers come at you, and you've got robots coming at you, and you've got those sentry camera robots, you know, guns. They're coming from every
Satisfying
angle.
Moment to return to your ship.
Hang on, Scrum 5, South Africa. Come on.
Hello.
4 points behind.
Can I shoot that little kid? She annoys me.
And they've got advantage. Come on, come on, come on.
Mouse.
Yes, 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 yes!
Mouse.
Try South Africa. Yeah, belter.
Mouse. Can I kill that kid?
Wasn't looking.
I want to kill that kid.
Ooh, hello, darling. Didn't see what kid you were talking about.
Sam's kid. I want to kill her. She
Oh,
annoys
right.
me.
Well, she kind of annoys me sometimes, but more than anything, like, she keeps asking me for books, and I'm not allowed to give her any books. I keep picking them up for her. I'm not allowed to give her them.
Yeah, I should think so too. That you won't be allowed to. Where do I get my
Why?
ship? Because you're a naughty guy.
No, she's asking for books about science, and every time I see a science book, I pick them up for her, and I can't give them to her.
Okay. So. Well,
You know, even I have limits.
Yeah, I know, but you know very well you're not supposed to give presents to kids. You know.
Yeah, but she's on my ship, you know, I'm family. And, you know, it's her education is what it's about.
She's more clever than you'll ever be. She never gets
You
anything
reckon, Dee?
wrong. Listen, she's got a whole development team behind her to program her exactly the way they want. Remember that.
Indeed.
Advert should come up now. I think. Ain't it?
Yeah, I'll let you know.
Yes,
I do love these little logos. And I think I've worked out how they work.
Which
That
logos?
show your level. So you've got the 3 red swipes going around the right-hand side and the 2 white stars to denote 32.
Oh, okay.
So they're at the red stripes are at the 3 o'clock position, and the 2s are in the middle.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a look at this ship.
And the stripes change their orientation depending
What
on
can I do for you?
your level. Oh, that's no, he's missed the kick, so it's 8-7 now.
So now
How about it?
they give me that ship, so I could actually fly that ship if I want to. Yeah.
Right, I've got an ad now. You're right.
Yeah, it tells me you're coming up with an ad. I've got the Frontier ship here. Then it's gonna be the Gizmo ship. Shipbreaker I can't fly yet. Achilles I don't even know if I can fly that. I don't even care about that one. Guido. Eagle Star. There's the Eagle Star.
Ooh la la, this is quite a decent ad.
Forget the ad. Can you see my ship?
Yeah, I've got a ghillie in her. No, I can't. I'm watching the ad. I've got a ghillie in underwear here. I'll stick with the ad, thanks.
Oh, I just forgot. Yeah, you're watching an ad. Yeah, I'm just getting onto my new ship.
Oh la la, she's... Well, actually, no, sorry, I'm disappointing you, darling. You're giving the impression they're stockings and they're not, they're hold-ups. It's just not the same.
Oh, it looks good, this ship.
But she looks pretty good as well.
Leave her alone.
You're the one that's showing her to me.
Oh, God. Right. So,
Although quite why she's actually dancing around in her underwear with a guy who's quite patently gay, I'm not sure.
Don't get me demonetized, please. Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Or are you live? Sorry, I forgot you were live with this.
Yes.
Well, I just thought... Sorry, it's just, some things just don't make any sense to me.
Yes, I noticed. Right. I'm gonna save my game before I go on to this next bit. It's just not your day today on that kind of stuff. You do forget. Do you know what? I'm really worried about that for you. You know that?
Why?
Because you forget. when you.
Yeah, but that's why I don't live stream.
You forget anyway.
Yeah, but when I'm playing, like I'm recording, I'm just playing and recording, and I know I'm doing that. But live streaming, like I'm then just like and then I'm just playing as if I'm not doing anything, and I forget. But when I'm recording, it's usually active rather than passive.
All right.
Dear God, this ad's still going on.
All right.
And there's another minute of it. Sorry, I'm not listening. I'm not.
No, you can skip it.
Yeah, I know. I wasn't intending to, but I just did.
Oh, that's
Right.
fine.
So this ship you've got. Yeah, it could do with a bit more power.
Which one?
The one you're in.
Ah. Oh. I have to fix that one.
Lopez to win?
I've got 2 more to fix.
To win. When? This does not sound good. When, please.
Oh, shut up, Wen.
We may be the 3 families now. I hope the other families are okay. And the sooner we make contact with them, the better.
Why am I going there? Hang on.
And you also might want to look at the grouping of your weapons.
Why?
Well, because you've got your missiles on your second fire key and your lasers, which have far more power, are on your third fire key.
I don't even know what keys they are.
Okay.
Exactly.
You can jump higher than a skyscraper in New Atlantis.
So your EM weapons are on your primary mouse key, your missiles are on your secondary mouse key, and your lasers presumably are on the G key.
Missiles normally on G key for me.
Yeah, but yours aren't. Yours are in the second position, not the third.
So how do I change them?
You need to go back to the ship guy and you change it in that.
You mean go back to here, yeah? Settings. Yeah. Controls. Alright.
No.
No.
No, you need to go down to the guy at the at the spaceport, and you need to talk to him.
Oh, okay. Right. On my way back to the spaceport. But let me just scan this first. Okay. Right. X. Hang on. Why didn't it let me do that? Oh, okay. Got to jump. Looks like a nice ship. Look at it. I just want to change the colour.
Ebola. I remember going there.
Oh, right. So, we shall arrive shortly.
You're entering United Colony space. Maintain course and prepare to be scanned.
I'm waiting. I got nothing. if I have. Who cares? You can't have it.
Alright, we're done. You're cleared to land?
Thank you. Thank you for letting me land at Atlantis.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I'm behind looking at that, aren't I? I need to look here. Da, 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 da. Well, just show me the frickin' thing.
Do you know, earlier when I was in a battle and I tried to grav jump and I couldn't.
Yeah.
And it says here, like in the explanation, yeah, you know, if you're overwhelmed by outclassed, you can always run away by a grav jumping to another star system. But it wouldn't let me jump.
Yeah. Well, there is a way you can do that, but you have to do it before the battle starts. And in order to do so, you generally need to have a fair amount of power in your grav drive, so that it acts quickly. Because the more pips you've got to your grav drive, the quicker it is active.
Oh yeah, no. What I did is I just turned around and put up my my shield and just carried on dogfighting them until I killed them all.
in
right.
one place.
So
Right.
I've come to the
Still
guy.
cannot feel entirely comfortable.
So go to modify, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, no problem.
Okay. Now what?
Right. Hit B for shipbuilder.
Okay.
Right, now you want to do a couple things here. One of the things you want to do is you want to improve. Actually, sorry, hit your tab key to go back.
Yeah.
And hit E to upgrade your ship. You want to upgrade your reactor first.
How do I do that?
Hang on, I just need to see. So hit D to go right.
D to go right.
But I need to see what, before you hit anything else, I need to see what version you've already got. Yeah, keep going, and right again. Oh. Doesn't seem like you've got any upgrades available. Okay, hit tab again.
Alright. B.
Okay, and then B, yeah. I'm going to have to find your reactor and see if we can upgrade it. I don't think we'll be able to, but we can have a try. So yeah, it's going to be near the back, and it's usually actually on the top.
Grav drive.
So that see that hump on the top? It's usually up there. So that's your connector. I can't see where your reactor is. Probably hidden in the middle there.
Possibly, but we can always do that later. Let's do the flight.
Right, okay. So the other thing was, yeah, so hit C to flight check.
Okay.
And then can you see how you've got two tabs at the top, messages and weapons? Click on weapons.
Yeah.
Right, this is where you change which, see how your missile launcher is in W1? You want it to be on W2. So you want to go to W1 and kind of unassign that.
Okay.
So click unassigned.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then go to your pulse laser down below.
And unassign.
And unassign.
Yeah.
And now go back up to W1 and make that your pulse laser.
How'd you do that?
Just select the option, Resa 30.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And then go down to W2 and select your missiles.
Right, so W2 is what? G?
No, W2 is G, yeah, exactly. So that's where you used to missiles being, but that was not how you had it set up. So now you've got your two main weapons on your right and left mouse buttons.
Oh, right.
Which they weren't before.
Okay. Okay, so now I can just close that now.
Yeah. Yeah, so you need to hit tab and then you need to save, hit enter to save.
Okay. Right. Thank you.
No worries.
I've never flown it, so.
Good day, Captain.
Yes, good day. So how many more? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the ship you've got is probably not worth doing an awful lot more with. Although it did have some decent firepower.
Yeah.
It's always worth trying to upgrade the shields and the weapons just to give you the maximum you can, but you need more actual engine power first, and you didn't have an option to get that, so...
Well, I'm going to go and see if I can get these done. Earlier on, the other day, I tried to actually do these and got my ass kicked.
You tried to do what?
You have to turn on these satellites. Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so let me put my shields at maximum. Engine, laser. I need to put my laser up, don't I?
Right, so in order to do that, leave your shields high. No, take power out of your engines. You don't need engine power to be high.
Alright.
So I'd put engines down to 2 or 3, and then I would take your missiles down and put your power into EM and lasers, because that's your main weapons. Except that you're already being attacked, so just get on with that. Okay, hit R.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So currently you're taking down their grab drive. Sorry, their shields, beg pardon. He's dead though. Yeah, exactly. See, this is the problem. When you've got crew, they can keep shooting when you've stopped. Because ideally, you want to take out their engines and then board them. But as I said to you earlier, I've not had much success doing that because my crew just kill them.
All right. I'm just enjoying it this way for now.
Well, and it's contributing to a skill that you're working on as well, so it's good.
Yeah, I've got to do 15.
And hit O as well, because that's a skill you need to work on too. There you go. You've just O for repair.
Oh right.
Not 0 O.
Yeah, done that.
All right. Actually, you didn't have a skill for that, but that's all right. You do have one that uses that to progress, but you're clearly not working on it at the moment.
Okay. So I just got to get to this.
Rumer. That's a strange name. Because mare is female, so it wouldn't be le, it'd be la mare.
I've got one left to do. That's this one.
Jacqueline, are you
You got to do 5 of these, I think.
Almost glad to hear your voice.
I'm clearing all the missions.
Listen, we need to meet.
So here we go.
These spacers have got us on the ropes.
What sort of game?
I've done, whilst I was low level, I've done a few things in the higher level systems, and I got absolutely battered in my ship before I had decent shields and decent weapons. And to be honest, my shield skills are still not great. I think I've gotten to level 3 or maybe 4 now, finally. So you see how he's out of range for you?
Yeah.
Just hit your shift key, boost, and catch up with him. Ah, you have to.
He's down. Next one. He's dead.
There you go, and you've just hit your next level of piloting once you've got a level.
Yeah.
They cannot jump away. Target has lost their grab. Enemy has lost their grab. Taking out their grab drive. If they've lost their engines, enemy shield system has been damaged.
Right, and before you go anywhere,
Yeah.
you might want to loot them. Have you got any space in your ship holds?
I don't know. See? Let's find out. Oops.
is these ship parts.
Oh, I did have room.
It's not that they're worth a lot, but they're useful.
There's another one over here.
And it saves you having to put them in your bags before you get there.
Yeah. And there should be another one right here. There it is.
Yeah. Yeah, to find where they are, can you see how the white arrow is pointing to the top left?
Yeah.
If you follow the white arrows, that usually takes you to them.
Right.
Or any other objectives.
Yeah, that's done. It's a fast ship.
Yeah, when you put your proto engines, yeah.
Done it.
Let me... Lopez to Banda?
I think
Banda, you there?
we're
You
fine.
got the satellite
Welcome
back up?
everybody to the
That
stream.
help. Big help from a friend. I
Ooh.
didn't know you had friends.
Right, see, he didn't have friends. So we got to go back here.
They're like you then. Ooh, meow.
Carry on. Be horrible.
Of course I am.
Always.
Oh man, come on, South Africa. That was pathetic.
So she's in? Has to be her ship.
That was just a really weak turnover there. Sorry.
You got anything to say? Say it to Jackie.
You're choking me up here. Well, head on over to the rendezvous.
Ooh.
Actually, no. To be fair, it wasn't. It was a good turnover from the Irish.
All right, was it?
Yeah.
Cool.
I think Scotland are really going to struggle. We've already lost to South Africa. I think we're really going to struggle against Ireland. Actually, I was talking to, after I spoke to you earlier, I was talking to a really good mate of mine who's a real London boy. He used to live across the road from me in Sussex.
What are you trying to say? I'm not a real London boy.
Well, I'm just saying he was.
If you are free soon.
And we used to have such good banter about the whole Scotland-England thing. And for years, like, we lived in the same street. And I really miss that. We had a great time.
Right, this is what he says, this guy.
The bizarre thing, sorry, he was talking about his daughter, who's on her way to Canada with a boyfriend, and about where his daughter lives in Weston-super-Mare. And I said, I remember your daughter in Weston-super-Mare, falling flat on her face in the mud at the beach when she was a year and a half old. That's the last time I remember her being in Weston-super-Mare. And now she's off to Canada with a boyfriend.
All right. Right now, let's see what he's got to say, this guy.
Throws in our ships, men, materials, and whatnot, enough to protect
I don't know who this guy is. Alban Lopez.
Wouldn't give you one solitary ounce of helium-3 if my life depended
Oh,
on it.
I think this is the one that I've got to produce helium.
I think we all need to cool off.
Okay, that's easy to do.
Stranger, a word.
Now, let's see
First
what
things first. You did an honest day's work, you deserve an honest day's pay. Here.
Oh, got money for
Heartfelt
that.
compliments. But I expect you know what's coming next. We're not military folk, and I'm not ashamed to say we are out of our depth. I'll pay you more, much more. If you can help kick the spacers out of our system for good, and coordinate our efforts to do so. Right you are. So we're not babes in the woods. Each family has a ship or two and hard men and women that can handle themselves in a firefight. But the root of the problem is, admittedly, a self-inflicted injury. My family was here first, and when Liz sent other families here, perhaps I didn't take to it kindly. Might be I made an odd credit here or there at their expense. Something Lemaire especially has never let me live down. But now we need the Lemaires and the Bandas both, I reckon.
Alright.
I wouldn't hold my breath with Jackie. But Banda's good folk. Well, hopefully. We need to cooperate now.
Oh, yes. Come on.
Also
Come
in
on.
the future, we need a mutual defense pact. As our new mercenary commander, please talk with Band and Lemaire. Lemaire, God help us, especially we could use. Your family's got the most ships and crew by far.
Okay. Get right. So.
Banda.
Hello, stranger. Your work in getting the satellites up? You've done us a good turn.
Really?
I know it was paying work, but a lot of mercs wouldn't even take a list contract. You hear? I figured he might.
Yeah, he changed his mind.
I mean,
yeah,
I
that's why they
agree
got
that
the
right
penalty.
now coming together makes sense, but going forward, it's hard to imagine Jackie and Albin working together for the long haul without one winding up with a knife in the back. If you can get those stubborn mules to
Oh
work
man,
together,
really?
really together, they might be
That's
able
a
to
big
see
call.
a sense of this defense pack going forward. Not much of a choice, really. Well, the bandits will join the defense pack. We got one ship operational, another we can patch up. It's not much, but you'll have us when you need us.
Okay. Right. I have to talk to
We band
this
together.
one.
Not only can we
Jacqueline
Just
Lemaire.
so you know, Albin is a con man and a thief. Associating with the likes of him reflects poorly on your character.
Ooh.
She seems a bit serious, doesn't she?
When my crew first arrived, Albin was all charm and eager to deal. It seemed like the start of a fruitful relationship. But quickly it became clear that he was grifting us. I swore I'd never work with him again. Oh, he's lucky I'm not a vengeful woman.
I so nearly said something there, but it would have got you demonetized, so I didn't.
Don't be so certain. So here's the deal. Odds are good my crew can hold out against the Spacers all by ourselves. If we're gonna band
cake.
together, I have the most to contribute and the most to lose. The smart play for my interests is the Lemaire's hunker down and outlast the storm.
All right. I'm not paying.
I may not be some sort of military expert, but you can't know that for certain.
Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, bloody hell. Just do the auto one.
How'd you get so damn cocky?
You jammy.
You might have a point.
You did that on a red 6 and you got it again.
Let
No, I
Alvin
just
know
pressed
that
the
I'm
R
willing to
button,
try this
auto.
defense pact for now.
Yeah, but it was a red 6 and you won it.
Yeah. Of course. Right. So.
So is the defense pact in business? Come on, don't keep me in suspense.
Come on, South Africa.
Right.
Well, she has every right to hold a grudge. But she's joining us anyway? How in the hell did you manage that?
With my charm.
Is that what you call it?
Wait, words can do that? Like I said, miracles never cease. So, the sensors have picked up 2 contact groups. Undoubtedly our spacer friends. We don't have many ships, but we can send them with you. Or hold them in reserves, your call.
What do you reckon?
Ooh, that was poor.
What do you reckon?
Sorry?
What do you reckon? Now,
I didn't see the question, sorry.
Okay, they know where the spaces are. I've got to go and kill them. Should
Okay.
they send the ships in with me, or go and do it myself?
You should be able to handle a few spacers, I would thought.
Expect more than you encountered at the satellites. How much more? Hard to say at this distance.
Alright, so, okay, let me, okay, I'll go on my own.
Are a wonder to behold.
If I die,
Do deal with the spacers.
I'll
meet
never
back on my
forgive
farm.
you.
I've got an idea how
If
to
you die
find where the
again,
spacers are based.
is what you mean.
No, I've hardly died in this game. Sorry. You are wrong there. Seriously, I've hardly died in Starfield. I mean, I think I've died all in all since I started playing Starfield 3 times. Seriously.
Yeah.
Oh, don't believe me. No, I've actually been, and I haven't been using the quick save. That's the crazy thing about it. I keep forgetting to use this quick save.
Yeah.
Right. So we're going to see now if I'm going to die, and it's going to be your fault. Is this a load? Somehow I've got a feeling I'll get a cuddle from Sarah at the end of this. Okay, let's eliminate the first
Well, I've got Sarah back again now.
You got what? Oh, yeah.
I've got Sarah back again now.
Oh, that'll kill you. Orbiting, right?
It's quite funny because I'm buttering up Heller right now because I want him to be the one that's going to be killed.
Oh, right. As in not,
Well, I don't want to lose the others. I mean, they've all got better benefits than he does. Although, to be honest, I could probably manage without Barrett because I've already got his skills.
oh, I can't fast travel there. Why won't it? Okay. So I have to get closer. Ooh.
That was then a bully you had to go to, wasn't it?
Yeah, I'm just... Where am I? Eliminate spacers, yeah? Right? So... There's one here and one here. Oh. They're the communication satellites. Right? Eliminate the spacers. So, you cannot fast travel from this location. So how do I get there?
From your current location. So you're in a place that you can't travel from right now.
Right.
So you need to go back and either get into your ship or...
I am in
Where are you right now?
In my ship.
Oh, you are in your ship. Well, get to the cockpit then.
Ah. I have to use my
Oh,
cockpit.
to be fair, you must be over encumbered. That must be why you can't fast travel.
No, I'm not. Look. I've only
Ah, no, you're not. You're not in your cockpit. You're in their ship.
Am I?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Ooh, sorry. Get off that. Okay. Cockpit. Yeah, you can do fast travel when you're on buildings, but not from ship to ship to building.
Well, some buildings, not all.
Yeah. Okay. Now, I can jump. I wonder how many ships I got to do. Last one was 3 ships. What do you reckon?
Well, key thing is make sure you've got your
Hang on, I just left the damn
your
ship.
power balance before you get into the battle. That's the key. That's the key point.
It won't let me back in my ship. Now, I've now said to go into, to walk onto my ship. It's not letting me go back into my cockpit.
Right.
So there might be an actual bug.
Well, to be fair to them, they're being few and far between.
Yeah.
For
I agree.
For such a massive game, I've been really impressed with how few bugs there have been. Yeah, there's the odd glitch here and there, but
Must confess, the hum of the grav drive.
I'm pretty impressed so far.
Okay. Right. Get out.
Right, now what we need is South Africa unconverted try to make it a draw, and then we'll be sorted.
Okay. Now, I'm looking for my... I've never actually walked on this ship. So it can't be up here.
Is way bigger than Dad's.
I think you need to go downstairs.
Doors. Downstairs.
No, that's the toilet. You need to go down the ladder. Yeah.
Well, I could...
Or up the ladder, actually.
There ain't a ladder up. That's the thing.
Yes, there is.
Not on this one. No, that's to go to the other ship. Yeah, that was to go to the other ship.
There's a door through there.
There it is over there.
There it go, straight ahead.
Yep. Oh, there's a big ship, isn't it? Anyway, I'm on my ship. Can I jump now? I don't know why I just did that, but maybe I don't.
Oh, I'd still love this to be a draw. Oh, no way they've turned that over.
Yes, they've turned it over. And yeah, we jumped.
Hmm.
Got ourselves some cargo.
There's an aspect of rugby that I just don't get. It's when they like just saunter up towards the other side when they've got a ball in their own half, when they could be making hard yards really easy,
Oh, hang on
and
a
they
second,
just
mate.
don't.
You're no match for us.
Yes, come on. Come on, South Africa.
The target's shields are offline. Join the shields.
Come on, the Springboks. That was hands on the floor. Yes, it's another penalty.
Their shield can be knocked down. Excellent work. Target grab drive is down. Target's
Yeah, you might want to take a couple of notches of power out of your missiles and put them into your lasers and EM. But just a thought. Well, you've got full power to your missiles, but none to your guns.
Yeah, right now. I know what I'm doing.
I mean, you're battering them anyway, but
Yeah.
I'd be. You got another one down your list.
Missiles are doing damn good.
Well, but yeah, they are. It's just a bit strange to have like your missiles only work when you're fully locked on,
Yeah, I know.
whereas your guns can fire before you're locked on. And again, you probably want to loot those.
Look, they're still
Go on,
screaming and
go on.
shouting.
Oh, time's up. Come on, South Africa. Go on. Go on. No way. No way.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ah, man. Sorry, they should have had a scrum 5 then for the win, and unfortunately they gave it up. Or rather, for the draw. The whole point is I wanted that game to be a draw.
Okay.
What I don't understand actually about this World Cup is that quite often you see both teams playing in their alternative strip. What's going on? Like one of them, maybe, but not both of them.
Ah, maybe the new rules, so no one uses their home strip. Okay.
It's not the case in this game, but in other games that I've seen, it has been.
Right. So you want me to change my my missiles, bring that down?
Well, what I would suggest, bring that down, yeah, a couple, and either put your lasers up. Yeah, there you go. Now the problem is that you're a little low on power. You really need a bit more power.
Okay.
You want another 3 or 4 pips ideally,
Knock EM
and that
off a
means
bit?
you need. Well, it depends. What are your skills in relation to laser and EM weapons?
No, I'm just using lasers.
Well, hit tab.
Yeah.
Go to your skills. All the way to the right.
Oh yeah, I can do my thing, can't I?
And let's see.
I can take this
Whoa,
down.
whoa. Before you start doing other things, let's just suss out what it was. That you've got 2 points. Don't put them into anything yet.
Okay.
Right. Go back from there. Tab.
Yeah.
Right. So you haven't got any points in either EM or in laser weapons.
Okay.
You've got 1 point into ballistic weapons. Who have you got on your crew?
Sam.
Just Sam?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. And
Okay, sorry, tab out and show me. So now go bottom left to your ship and C for crew.
Yeah.
Okay, so on your ship you have Andrea, you have Sam, and you have Vasco.
Yeah.
So Vasco is giving you EM.
And Andrea's giving me energy.
Right. So you really actually want to have Barrett assigned to your ship. He's going to, because you've got beam weapons and he's got 3 stars in that.
Okay.
And you want to keep Andrea assigned as well because she's got 2 stars in energy weapons and 3 stars in part. In fact,
I'm not losing
actually, you know what? You don't even need Barrett. Just have Andrea because she's got 3 stars in that as well.
Yeah.
Or low? No, actually, sorry, beg your pardon. That's in manual weapons. So yeah, do have Barrett.
No, I'm keeping Andrea.
No, not assigned. Andrea assigned to your ship is crazy. She's not a ship person.
All right. Okay.
Apart from, no, I mean, energy weapons, okay. But you don't want Sam assigned to your ship. Well, or do you? Sorry, it depends how many people you've got. Because he is giving you payloads and piloting, but it depends what your skills are in those.
Right now, let me just do my skills. Don't worry about that. So let's go to skills.
So what are you going to do with your 2 skills that you...
Well, I'm going to put one here. Increase
Why?
ship turning rate and maneuverability. Because I want to get up here. I can't get any further now anyway because I've got to do... How many kills?
30.
30, yeah, you see? So I've got... there's no hurry for the next one, is there? I've done bullet sticks all the way.
Right, so what are you going to do next then, before you actually do it?
What do you mean?
Well, what do you think you're going to put your next points into, and why?
I'm not gonna.
No, you always want to spend all your points.
Yeah, I know.
Unless you've got something that you're waiting to put them into.
Yeah, I have. It's called piloting. I want to get there.
Yeah, but you've got 30 ships to kill. You'll have another point by then.
Oh, alright then. Okay.
So what are you going to put your point into?
Because persuasion I've done. And there is this one. I could...
Yeah, that's a good one, actually.
Resource craft items and complete projects. But I still haven't done this one.
It's worth having rank 1 on that because that does actually open things up for you.
So I might as well keep going. Craft 5 unique items.
And it also opens up the other crafting abilities for you. I'm actually making a video about that at the moment.
Okay, so I'll leave it now. Leave that one there. So let's go to... Oops. Oh, I've done it again. I keep forgetting that I pressed the E instead of the R. But I like this ship. Look at it. It's a big ship, isn't it?
Yeah. And you've got this guy spamming your chat.
Oh, now and do logos and banners. Oh, thank you very much. He does graphics. Can you see it?
You're going to send them to me next, aren't you? And say that I'm really crap at that sort of stuff.
Well, you are crap at it. Yeah, Vital Grubik. On any mouse. Alright, the Grumpy Gamer. Find him. He's a YouTuber and he needs help. He needs a lot of help.
You bastard. But you're right, though.
Oh, yeah. Oh, God. Now, will I have to...
I need help in so many ways.
I just noticed he wrote to me. He charges $10 for fun now. That's what he's written.
Well, I can see it.
Oh right. Oh yeah, because you're on Discord. Oh right.
I told you.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you have another spacer.
Okay. Now. Ooh.
Oh, there's a few of them as well.
Yeah.
One thing that I find a bit strange is that, at least as far as I find so far, there is no way of avoiding enemy missiles that kind of interfere with locking of enemy missiles. Your shield